I seem to be an Xbox Game Pass streamer lately, but they just seem to have a few good ones that have crossed my radar. This one, it's been on a lot of people's radars for a while. It's been in development for a long time. Something like 12, 13 plus years. And I assume some of that's on again, off again. It sounds like they at one point kind of had to rethink the plan because what they wanted to do wasn't really working well as a video game. And, it's just big ideas that they then had to recalibrate, or I don't know if they scaled it down or what have you. But it sounds like the results so far from what they've put together, people are they like it. They're on board with it. Sounds like people enjoy it. Sounds like it has some shortcomings as far as like people feel like they wish it had more to it, or some people said it's pretty short. I mean, if you're working on something for well over a decade, expectations are going to get pretty high. It does sound like what they put together came together nicely. The art design, the environment, the atmosphere, and from what I've seen, and I played a little bit of it, I didn't get very far, but I really like the aesthetics. It's really good. And it seems like one of those somewhat short games that I like to play. Might be narrative heavy, has some interesting gameplay elements, does things a little differently than other games would. And I decided after about half an hour, I was like, yep, I think I do have to play through this one. And I would like to stream it. So we're going to do that here in just a minute. Alrighty, let's go. Let me double check my settings here. Yeah, I was playing it on my TV, so I definitely need to fix this. I guess I'll keep it at 120 V-synced. It's good. Would prefer windowed full, thank you. Good graphics. Why is this red? Oh, because I have DLSS on. I don't think the game really needs it. I'll go ahead and leave it on though. I prefer, if we're gonna use one, if we're gonna use either temporal or DLSS, I prefer DLSS. It's at least better at making things look sharp instead of blurry. So, I already wear glasses. I don't need to feel like my character also is nearsighted. Chromatic aberration, film grain, band occlusion. I always look for a vignette, because if a game has a vignette, I'm gonna turn that shit off. Which is why one of my favorite updates to Cyberpunk is when they finally gave you an option to turn off the vignette feature. I just immediately reinstalled it, turned it off. Like, oh my god, I can see! The field of view starts out really low. I went and turned that up. I don't know if they did that on purpose for a sense of claustrophobia or what, but I definitely didn't want to use that. Not like that. Alright, bear with me here. Trying to get something set up. Okay. Okay. Go ahead and jump in. Yeah, go ahead and override that. Okay, so I played about 40 minutes. I was stuck in the first area. There's something that was not obvious to me. It took me a while, so I didn't really get anywhere. I got into the second area. Haven't I had any encounters? But I saw enough to know that I'm going to like this. At least, man, I hope I do. I hope I will. I don't know if this is going to be a good game for me to get screenshots on. I like vistas. There's only so many vistas you're really going to get on the moon. There's a couple good ones, but like mostly you're just going to get gray rock, maybe some curvature of the moon depending on where you're at, maybe the earth in the background, the sun, a couple craters. Galti, hello. Going well, how are you? You got here right at the start. Haven't done anything yet. This one's got a very, very lo-fi aesthetic to it. Looking forward to it.
We started this journey together, chasing the unknown, seeking what we could not see. But now, we're lost.
Alrighty. Oh man, the frame rate's not good. It's perfectly fine playing it in 4K on my TV with DLSS. Not heard of this one before. I'm good at watching Twitch and doing some admin. Twitch is definitely good for background noise, that's for sure. Yeah, this is I'm not I'm not entirely sure what I'm getting into. This is very heavy on environmental storytelling. It's very lo-fi art design, obviously first-person game. There's a weapon that has multiple different types of functions. It kind of seems like it functions as a computer. There's robots that you end up fighting. I think this is going to be kind of a thriller horror type of game. I'm not entirely sure, but it's been in development for like 13 plus years, at least on and off. Small dev team. They had to kind of I think at one point they had to rethink how they were developing it, what their goals were going to be, because they were what they wanted to do. They realized at some point, okay, that's not really going to work. So how do we do this? So they finally got it out the door, and it's gotten pretty good reviews. And I played about 40 minutes the other day just to kind of see if it's something I would like to play, and I'm sold. I like it so far. We'll see where it goes. Always on your second screen. Nice. Yeah, there was a period of time mid-COVID when I was working from home pretty much every single day, and I was blasting Spotify, and I would have TV shows on, watch Twitch. Got my work done just fine, but it was nice just to be able to have something else going too. Alright, job title, Senior Software Engineer. I guess that's me. Duties, assess and debug core ASN systems for operational anomalies. Department Security, Union Plaza Correspondence K. Koyama. Signed a non-disclosure agreement, medical clearance form, isolation understanding agreement, lunar standards and protocol waiver. Bringing visuals to life. Okay. So I did all this initial stuff already, but it was a few days ago, and we're starting fresh. Let me see. Welcome, external software. Welcome, in brackets, external software engineer. Union Plaza would like to thank you for accepting the contract to assess and debug our core ASN systems for potential software anomalies. The primary point of contact at Union Plaza will be Kei Koyama. We are glad to have you with us and appreciate your role in helping Union Plaza thrive. So that's the email. I got a form here I can fill out. Physical compliance activity. Let's test those knees. Crouch down as low as you can. Done. Great. Now stretch your body to the left. Great. Mix it up, lean to the right. Great. Finally, let's test your toes. Reach up as high as you can. Great. In order to improve our services, please rate the following. Our catering options. I have a pair of sandals. Looks like I have some empty cups. Maybe mid. I don't know what I had. We're in space. How good can it be? The washing facilities. I have a toilet. Do I have a sink? Oh, there is a shower. Do I shower every time I use the toilet? Where's the sink? I guess good. The in-room entertainment. Got sparkling water, protein, special. What entertainment? Exercise line. There's a strip of tape on the ground. Fire extinguisher. There's like a pamphlet. Looks like I got some VHS tapes. Okay, so I do have like a VCR. I don't even know what they were showing. I'm going to assume that we had some really good movies. I'm going to say it was great. Why not? Thank you for completing the release form. And we're done. Alright, print. In order to use the terminals throughout Union Plaza, you must have your ID. The ID must be displayed on your breastplate and remain visible at all times. Thank you for completing the release form. You may now print your ID. Here it is. Nope. There it is. Oh, yeah, I like that. I wasn't sure if it does that every time, because it did it last time, and I thought maybe it was just the physics that knocked underneath, but they do that to get you used to crouching and ducking under to look under tables. One thing that really actually drew me to this game was that somebody said that they were failing a puzzle because they were trying to think of it too much as a video game and not something that functional would operate in real life. Like, when they stopped thinking about it, like, how would a video game work? They started thinking more in terms of how would the thing work in the real world. They figured it out. I don't know what the puzzle was, but I like that. I want fewer games made the way that they are because they're video games. I want the video game to form around the concept. Due to current health and safety protocols, wearing a pressure suit and helmet and displaying your ID on your breastplate is mandatory at all times. We apologize for the inconvenience. Due to current health and safety protocols. Like it's having some trouble. There we go.
Vast, alluring, magnificent. Welcome to Union Plaza, your gateway to the lunar frontier. Please take a moment to appreciate the breathtaking panorama of the moon's surface stretching out before you. A sight that has captivated humanity for generations. Now that you've successfully concluded your isolation, we invite you to proceed to the meeting room, A1, for an informative induction session on the Cosmonaut Assistance Tool.
Now I have one critique, and this is nitpicking. Nice vistas, yeah. Only so many good vistas you can get on the moon, but yeah, this works. One critique that I have is that the sun looks yellow because of our atmosphere. The sun itself is white. Did they get it wrong, or do I not know something? Like, in terms of, like, is it because it's coming through this glass? Is that distorting the color? The moon doesn't have an atmosphere, right? So, I think that was just... I don't know. Again, minor nitpick. I don't care. It's not ruining the game for me or anything. But I'm like, wait a minute. The sun's not supposed to be yellow up here. Cat orientation, hardware overview, activity sheet, used for navigation modules. Careful not to aim at robots. Is this used? Ask. It's a module slot. Hit degauss to fix any magnetic distortion. The power button. I didn't even read this at first when I played a little bit the other day. I just picked up this thing and I started pressing buttons to see what happens. To see power left on the battery when in the cat. That's right. Pick it up. It's very late 80s, early 90s. Cosmonaut Assistance Tool. Maintenance mod comes standard. Be careful of overloading objects. UltraView module is at O'Neill's. Okay. We got an orientation overview in PDA. Let's see, welcome to your cat orientation and PDA overview. Here you will learn the basics of how to operate your Cosmonaut Assistance tool and make the most of your PDA. Please read the following pages carefully. Your cat is powered by lithium-ion batteries. You'll need to keep the cat powered to use all of its functions. Remaining battery power is displayed on the battery. This will be visible while inspecting the cat while a battery is inserted. If you haven't already done so, locate a battery and insert it. How do I pull this up? There it is. I think the battery goes right there. I don't have one yet. Let me take a look. I think there's one in here. Yeah. Two, in fact. I just can't pick up the second one until I need it. Oh, it's right there. Okay. Just one here if I need it. They're just kind of sitting all over the place. Alright, battery. Got it. Let's get you connected to your PDA, inspect the cat, and press the wireless access button marked with the following symbol. Wireless access can also be used to connect the various devices throughout Union Plaza. The reason I got stuck in the beginning here for a minute was because I just kind of skimmed through this thing, and then went and found the gun, and then just started exploring. And I could not figure out where to go. It's because you gotta do this first before it lets you go anywhere. Alright, inspect the cat. Press the wireless access button marked with the following symbol. That one there. There we go. Save data. I have tasks. Elevator key code in progress. Due to the current security protocol, I've had to reset the Arrivals elevator access permissions. Check the database section of your PDA for the new key code. Go back one. 2470. That's what I need. Media. I've got none. Hardware. Software. Okay. Manual. DGOS. Press the DGOS button to restore correct color and screen geometry while by neutralizing magnetic interference affecting the display. So this? Yeah, I guess so. It'll fix it if I'm having issues. Okay. I think I was done with that. Save data, okay. Yeah, that's all I needed. Alright. What was it, 2470? Or is it 07? There we go, I got it, 2470. So that took no time at all. Can't believe it took me so long to find that last time. But from here, I don't know where we're going, what's happening.
We need to shut down the ASN. Everyone's scattered or in hiding. And the only two people with security access to the ASN are me and Kay. If I don't make... Kay's your only shot. Find her. Shut it down.
I got my ID on my chest. That's where it's supposed to be. Scan invalid. Excuse me? Access code. I don't think I have an access code. Can I connect to it? Okay. Yeah, I figured it was an invalid access code. Well, that was concerning. I don't think I can do anything with this right now. I don't think there's anything in here either. Yeah, I definitely have to do something with that. No? Okay. Don't have a code, guys. Is it the same code as the elevator? It wouldn't make sense. Yep, invalid. Device detected. I see label Cooper. Ghost. Okay, so this thing's looking for Cooper. I don't know, maybe there's a badge, something over here. There was luggage, hands, a lot of random garbage. To anyone reading this, it's Cooper. I forced the shutters down. I had to. Use the cat's maintenance module to override the fuse box. Just point and pull the trigger. Override the fuse box. Hazard electrical, that's backward. That one's not. It is inverted on the side, didn't check the texture or something. Okay, where's the fuse box? Right there. There we go. Use a flashlight. Wireless access point. Okay. Was that a train? Society. The mall or living quarters? Check out the mall. A moon mall. What's this say? The mall security office, living quarters 048. I didn't see that posted until I had hit the button. Still there if I need it. Okay, so I probably have to find this guy's key card and his code. So maybe one in the mall, one in the living quarters. Ah! Okay. Hi. I am the Icy. You look friendly. Hi, Icy. Hello, little bot. Cat UltraView module and security meeting. Oh. Are you waiting for me, or is that just kind of where you're going to be stationed? You have a floppy disk slot. Can I go in there? Ah, here we go. The mall. Login. Log in with your ID. What is my ID? 5637. Valid login. What is your reason for today's visit? Business or pleasure? Business. If you're here for the Cat Module security meeting, please make your way to conference room MO1 in the mall. Thank you for checking in. An elevator to the mall is on its way. Unable to call the elevator. Excellent. Yay. Unable to open door. Network connection has been terminated. Shit. Wanted to go to the mall. Okay, fine. We'll go to the apartments next. Wait, what is this? The mall. Staff only ladder access. Can I not open this? Seems like the way I should go. But no. Damn. Yeah, let's go ahead and save again. Somebody said that it's good for a long afternoon. Or like, somebody was like, it's not that big of a deal, and you just play it for a few hours in the afternoon. And I looked it up, the game's like 7 hours. Maybe if you start playing it at 12, you can finish in the evening. When people were talking about it, they were like, it's like a movie. Like, no, it's longer. Save here. Little like toy of the IC bot. Okay. Alright, what do we have? Faulty terminal, use cat diagnostics if you can't open the door. Errors found EO2 and SO1. Application load failure. System reboot required. Alright. I just turn it off. Turn it back on. There we go. Nice. Checking in payments. There's blood on this screen. What was my ID again? 5637. Dramatic lunar landing. Guess I don't go this way. Hello. Oh shit! I apparently cannot press the button and escape. I don't have that many charges, I'm out. This is now open. Okay. I need a battery. Can they open those? Probably. Close. Okay, full battery. Frank Headland's apartment. Okay. Frank, your place is nicer than mine. Damn. You actually got some color. Mine was just freaking barren. You got a beanbag. Who gave you a beanbag? I want one. Let's see what he's got on his emails. Oh shit. He's coming after me. Missed me. This is gonna make me want to play Alien Isolation. It's been on my list for a while. Oh, he's going back the other way. Oh, I think he's standing right there. Oh, come on. Amazing atmosphere, looks stunning. Farman's got such good attention to detail. I've heard so many good things. I actually made a... Oh my god, this doesn't pause. This is Dark Souls. Okay. I made a list of 2 different lists on Steam and made a list on my PlayStation of games that are recent backlog games and games that have been forever backlog games. Like, That get around to it one day and it's going on 5+ years and I haven't played them. Isolation's on my 5+ year backlog. I need to knock that out one of these days. Like a decade old. Yeah, apparently they're working on a second one, and I'm sure we're all trepidatious about that. Like, the first one was so good, you guys don't screw it up. Will I stream it? Yeah, that one I'll probably stream. I think that's a good stream game. I streamed Prey. I liked Prey. I'm just gonna have to shoot this thing. Yeah, no promise on when, but I've got some short new games like this I wanted to check out and get through. I know Alien is a little bit longer, so I'm gonna have to just kind of plan on that being a thing for a few weeks, maybe. Or just have some really long streams. I've been wanting to revisit some older games that were some of my old favorites, and I may still, but just, like, I want to confirm for myself whether my nostalgia is just nostalgia goggles, or if some of my favorites are legitimately very good games. And depending on the games I play, I already know the answer to that. Some of them I'm questioning. But I also just kind of want to recalibrate my taste in games. Like, you know what? I hold some of these games to such high standards. And like, were the games I played before ever that good? Or am I just remembering it and now have impossible standards? But some of the games I want to replay are like Final Fantasy IX. Some long games. I don't have that kind of time. I want to read these post-its, man. You're going to take a... Don't you dare. These things will not go down. I saw a battery somewhere. I think it's on the counter. Pick it up, pick it up! I was hitting the wrong button. Apparently if they grab you twice, you're done. They're fast. Get it, get it, get it! Yet! I can't pick it up! Damn. Wish I could play some JRPGs again. Too long a gap in between playing them. Yeah, a couple of them I have had that problem with recently. I've been wanting to play through Lost Odyssey for a long time, and you know, finally, I think I finally got that working all right. I have the game, I just don't have the system for it, and bad frame rate, runs at 720. So, best as far as performance goes, usually best to play that by other means. That was pretty good. I don't have the code for that. Fuck. Come on, man. Well, shit. And throw him in the other direction. Oh, that doesn't help. They're gonna throw me behind you. Oh, this way. That's gonna get me killed. Oh, that's gonna get me killed. Oh, close it! Run! Oh, God! I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do about these guys. Right now, it seems like I just dodge them. Shooting them doesn't seem to do anything. So. Want to read some post-it notes. Going the wrong way. No, I'm not going the wrong way. I ran down here, right? I haven't been this way yet. I don't think I have. Alright, let's see what you got. Those places like a vacation getaway. Which side are you on? Excuse me, camera. Hey, Aurora. Welcome. Like, instead of playing Alien Isolation, kind of feels like it. To be fair, I say that without having really played it. What I've seen of it, though. Yeah, I was gonna say, I could be playing Pragmata if I want my moon fix, but this one caught my attention even more. Doom 3 scripts. I do enjoy how lo-fi everything is on this. This was the room I was in before, wasn't it? Yeah, this is Frank freaking Headland's apartment. No. No thanks. No thanks. Would you please leave? Not you. You're fine. The robot, the thing over there wants to kill me. It needs to go away. Not this way, though. Not this way. Not this way. It's not what I meant. No thanks. It was right outside the door, and now it's inside the door. There we go. Now I need more batteries. I'm out. I'm so unsober. Disable type 5. Oh, I took him out. The dead? Should I investigate? It might get me killed. No. No, it's not dead. It was just disabled. Briefly. Batteries. I mean, these are not good batteries. They're pretty well drained. It gives you one extra shot, though. I think it makes it so you can still use this thing, but not so much as a gun. Not as effective. Alright, we're gonna do a little bit of a loop here, bot. Which way? You pick in that direction. Okay. So I go this direction. Follow you for a second. Close the door. Okay. It's funny you say that, because this is streaming, there is no fourth wall. Batteries here. Okay, full up on the charge. I definitely want to get in there, I just can't. I've never had a chance to read the notes over here. Let me see what I got before something comes in and kills me. K has an O4B. That's what I need to get to. Shit. Okay. Yeah, I was talking to you, but I think I get what you mean. Like, it's, if you're unsober, that could have definitely been an experience. I think I'm good. It's a miracle I made it home. Stay safe. There's nothing there that really helped. Well, that's not good. Okay. Shit. Could have also stayed the night, not like I was fucked. Eh. You made a choice. Sounds like you got out of it alive so far. Okay, I'm just gonna shoot the shit out of this thing. Come here, buddy. That didn't work. Why didn't that work? Looked like it was blocking the shots. And now he's standing by the batteries I want. I'm not taking those then. You suck. Take that. Okay, it's a full battery, so that's good. Oh, I can go that way. We're gonna do that because he's coming. This is nothing like Alien Isolation. What are you talking about? Has nothing in common. I wouldn't know. It is on my to-do list. Clear more of amnesia. Yeah, I guess. Except they don't have the whole fear mechanic when you look at it. I'm gonna crawl my way out of here. Leave me alone, leave me alone. Okay, so I can open that. Oh, I forgot I can shoot fuse boxes to open some doors. Not all of them, but I'll have to remember that. Just in case. Yeah, I was dealing with headaches, blurry vision, sleepwalking, short-term memory issues, light sensitivity, disassociative responses after going out into the surface of the moon. Signs of cognitive decline. Well, that's concerning.
Ever since I got back from the perimeter check, I've felt off. Headaches, eye strain, you know, the usual. But there are moments when I feel like someone is talking to me. Almost sounds like my own voice too.
Schizophrenia?
That sounds crazy. Hopefully it passes soon. At least taking care of me.
The voice acting in this game has me pretty well sold. It's good. I like it. Okay. There's a drone right there. I hope it stays there. It's not going to. I'd bet money. Oh, now I have a flashlight. What? Hey, Rob left a surprise for you in reception. Your future wife. Block A and B. Laundrette. Okay. Reception. There's a note with a heart of sticky notes surrounding it. That must be the little surprise. Would you leave? 4923. 4923. I'm gonna throw that in chat. What else we got? Block C. And that's it. Okay. What door are we opening here? That door? Do I want to right now? Nope. I'm trying to find was it K's place? Was it B04 or something like that? O4B. Kei Koyama. O4B. And wait, Headland was O2B. So we're in B now. 03 and 04 are this way through the laundrette. Can't get in there. Please notify a member of staff at reception if you have any concerns regarding the fire protocol. Been locked down due to a fire protocol. Okay. Explains a lot. Well, crap. Right in the center. That's how you do it, right in the center. Oh shit, I want to save, I want to save. Please load. Thank you. Attend the security meeting to find Kay more information on how to go to the ASN. I forgot where the security meeting was. Oh, it's probably... Was this at 4923? Yep. Open, 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 open. Ow! Camera's up there. That's what I was looking at.
What the hell? I take 5 just attacked someone. Killed them. I ran. I had to, but I swear it was stuffing his body into a bag. God. I think it was a recent Union flag again. This must be tied to the perimeter check in the ASN. I know it. I need to do something.
Let's click to close. Following areas are now accessible. Laundrette. Well, I'm definitely saving after this. If I can get there in time. That way? What's back here? Can't close the door. Yeah, it's really... And the low frame rate on it too, it's really bad. It's basically like late 80s, early 90s technology here. Maybe earlier than that, even like early 80s. A little harder to read with the, the like bubbles on the wall there. Oh, shit. No, stop playing. Stop. Caught me off guard. The audience is now deaf. Sorry about that. That was loud to me too. I'm just saying, like, I don't want to make that much noise. It's supposed to be quiet. Now I don't want to alert the drones. Found your ID. It's above your terminal. Wasn't loud on stream. That's good. That's good. Wait, was that ID 2446? What do we have? Perimeter check.
John here. I'm just completing the perimeter check after the latest quake.
Having earthquakes on the moon.
Remains stable.
Does the moon get earthquakes normally?
Everything's operational. No damage to the base or its foundation. The ESM recorded no meteorite or small asteroid impacts on the surface. Move further out. Documenting what appears to be the deepest fissure in the area. What's that? Is that sheet? Thermal top, maybe. Oh, wait. 85% Hugo. It's a body. Is that vegetation? And it's going from
Vegetation growing on the moon. Okay. Yep. Shit. What the fuck? Are you kidding? Why did it close? Why did it close on me? What the hell? I did check all these before, or after, yeah, before I saved. Got the key card, okay. Okay, there's no avoiding that one. That doesn't mean if I get grabbed again, I'm just gone. No, it's not there this time. Bullshit. No, I can't be where I'm supposed to go. That cannot be right. Frank Headland's apartment. No, I can go around to get back into the other room, I think. Think. No, we stay there. Oh, come on. Get up. Oh god, which way? Hey, Nitro. New friend, I guess? It's not going too well. Come on, safe, safe, safe. Guess it could be worse. Need to get out of here. How are you doing? He wants hugs. They hug very aggressively. Wait, did I just go back to the what button did I click? Where did I go? Am I back at the mall? No, I'm not back at the mall. Yeah, these things hug with their hand directly through your skull. So it's a bit on the aggressive side. Oh, that's right, the security meeting's on the mall. That's why I wasn't able to complete this yet, because I haven't gone to it. Alright, been invited to an event Saturday. I'm going to have a look at that for a couple hours. Cool. Okay. Have fun. Okay, well, I think I know where this thing is sending me. Dude, let me check. Nope, come back. So I don't think I can look at that key card. Database. Reception has a typo. You're around for some time traveling nonsense. Okay. Cool. I'm interested. Alright, I'm just gonna get to where I need to be here. There's something about this that feels a little bit like Industria in space. A run set game, 1074 by 760. 1074 or 1024? That's a weird resolution if it's 1074. But yeah, even still, these days, yeah, that's a little odd. So it's not the game that I was thinking of. You got me thinking Singularity for a second there. Yeah, it was 640 by 480, 800 by 600, 124 or 1024 by 768. Those were the standard, was it 4:3 resolutions that we had for a while there. Oh, that's right. There was a reason I couldn't get in here. I had tried. This is not where I'm supposed to go. I know where this keycard's for. What's this? Push for assistance. I didn't see that before. Can you help me, little bot? Okay. Because I need help, little bot. Please do the thing for me to open door. Mm-hmm. Perfect. Top tier levels of trash. Well, I'm excited. Oh my, what a day. You don't have to be rude. This thing's fantastic. I don't think you can follow me down there. It screamed. Saw the ladder, like, nah, no. Warning, strong magnetic field. Watch out for bears. There's distortion, deflection, instability, convergence issues. Locate the DGOS button on your cat. Activate it upon exiting the magnetic field area. Yeah, it's this one here. Resets the screen. Oh yeah, it looks a little weird already. It's probably just a blue area. Looks okay now. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. Okay. We'll keep going. Okay, so I can probably shoot this thing. Gain access down there. Take a look here first. Yeah, I'm pretty much out of battery power here. Got one shot. There we go. Oh good, full battery. Nice. Shit. No entry. Yeah, I got that. Self-checkout we got here. There's something I can shoot in here. It is dark and a little hard to see. Can't get back out. There's a vent. Is it because I walked through the metal detector? How would I reset that? What do I shoot it? Okay. No, there's a button there. Security override. Oh shit. Again. Oh shit. Yep. He got me. Ah! Oh god, what? Smack me? What was that? On the arcade? Gun show. Capsized. Mad Hog. Can I play this one? Press start. Wait, what do... Okay. What is this? Yep. Almost screwed that one up. Getting harder. Phrasing. Gotta get faster at this. Oh, just barely. Oh, I messed it up. That's the whole game, huh? Nope, we're not playing again. Minotaur. Alright, what's this one? No, it's a memory thing. What? Up, right, up, up. Up, left, up, left, left, up. Up, right, left, right, left, right, up. Right, left, right, up. There it is. Up, left, right, up, left, up, up. Up, left, right, up, left, up, up. Yeah, I realized I was forgetting it as soon as I said it. Alright. I have no battery. That would do it. Can I please pick up the battery? I do have battery. What happened? Oh, did I? Okay, no, it's fine, it's fine. I already read that one.
I shouldn't be recording this. When I returned from the perimeter check, a Type 5 escorted me directly to the ASN. No explanation, and definitely not protocol. They'll bury it. I know they will. I know what I saw, but what was that? That thing sprouting from the body? Kay, get the footage. Make a copy. Don't let them hide it.
Okay, if I start seeing flowers, we have problems. Why does it sound like Doctor Who warning you about the weeping angels? And now it could be a crossover. The thing is that the statues here chase you whether or not you're looking at them. Alright, let's see what we got. Mall exit. Playground. Error. Okay, so I can open the playground door. I diagnose this. Oh yeah. There we go. All right, EO3 and SO2. EO3 network connection failed. SO2 established network connection. How would I accomplish that here? Oh, I didn't realize I can move the windows around. Nice. I don't think I can fix this from here. Hey, it's one of those little bots. Yeah, I wish they had a decent game in there. It's just fun little directional games, which is fine for what it is. No, okay. Souvenir shop. Oh, is this the... No, this isn't the shop it came out of. It looks similar, though. It's got the same layout. I think they're all kind of designed like that. Nah, no thanks. Yep, I know. No thanks. Nah, sure. Yep, get in, get in, get in, get in. What am I hearing? An electronics store here. Final price cut. Ultra View demo area. I think there's a module here I can install. Hey. It's installed. Enabled. What do you mean no module selected? And then press and hold the trigger to see the message below. So if that's out, I'm shooting. Okay, so I'm not shooting anymore. Okay, got it. Congratulations, 10% off. Okay. Well, that adds an element. Oh, hey, perfect. Okay, so I guess it's supposed to be like the mid-90s, 96, 97. It does feel kind of like leftover tech from the mid-80s, though. What door am I closing here? Pod Lancer, I don't think I have your code. Okay, so I need the code. What's this? Yeah, I like it. So there's this trail going out. It's not going to help me yet. No, I mentioned this near the beginning of the stream, but one thing that caught my attention about it was that somebody said that they were stuck on a puzzle until they stopped thinking about it. Making that modulating sound? That sound? Yeah, that's coming from this thing. Right now there's a whoop, 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 whoop. That's something else going on. We have the buzz. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, somebody mentioned that they were stuck on a puzzle until they stopped thinking about it like a video game and just looked at their environment and tried to work out, okay, what do I do in this situation? When I read that, I'm like, oh, that sounds like my kind of game. It doesn't behave like a video game. I want to see more games that are designed around an idea, the scenario, and they design all of the elements based on that, rather than designing the scenario around what do people like in video games? What makes a good video game? We do still need plenty of that, but I want some creativity. Yeah, that too. I was looking at every nook and cranny. One of the walls here. Already got that one. I haven't seen anything that would suggest a code. And this one who's saying that there's lockdown issues and you'll need temporary key codes to circumvent the security, and I'll give them to you as needed. I kind of need it. Is there like a vent system I can go into? I didn't see anything along the ground here. Okay, any cables? Look behind everything. No, when I started playing this a couple days ago, just to see if I liked it before I streamed it, I got stuck in the first area because I didn't do something that should have been intuitive and obvious. I'm starting to wonder. Like, can't open the door. I need to use the keypad code. I can't connect my device to this one. And if anybody noticed something that I didn't, I'm all ears at this point. Just wondering if maybe something was written in blood that has since dried up. There's deals in here, 66% off, 80% off. This thing tells you 10% off. I don't think this is necessarily going to be what we're looking for. Oh, what the hell? That's not a unique thing there. I'm a bit lost. Am I just being dense? Did I play a demo before? I don't know if it has a demo. If it does, I missed it. I got it on Game Pass, so haven't paid for it. I like it. Also, hi Kenny, how are you? Looking for some Luna Abyss, nice. Shadow banned a bunch of people, including... What? Well, that's annoying. Turn of environments and patterns. Were for this or Luna Abyss? Yeah, I did like how Luna Abyss turned out. Yeah. I liked a lot of Luna Abyss. There's something about it that left me unsatisfied, and I still can't quite figure out what that was. I think maybe I wanted it to go further, have more going on than just being like a linear bullet hell game, but it did that really well. So I'm not sure what it is about that game that bothered me, and it not so much bothered me, but it just felt lacking, and I don't know why. Revocable license, Binding arbitration. Yeah, some of the things that are popping up for these games is just getting wild. You can play this game, but you can never come after us. Don't you try. It's a video game, guys. Now, to be fair, when you think about it, and I don't know if this is their reasoning for it, but there are quite a few LGBT trans representation elements in the game, and the way that people have been acting... Oh, found something. The way people have been acting, I'd probably want to put in some legal protections as well, especially in the United States. Oh, that's nothing, isn't it? That's not a code. It almost looks like it could have been a code. Yeah, devs don't deserve it at all, I agree. None of my chat messages would ever send. That is really annoying. Well, thanks for the lurk. I appreciate that. It's a fun game. Yeah, if the class action lawsuit doesn't really have... Oh my god! Look at that! There are fingerprints on the screen. It left me clues. There were emails talking about how they have a security problem with fingerprints. I thought about it briefly after I got this tool, but I just wasn't thinking about the screen. Just what order is this in? So we got 4986. In an order of like severity fingerprints. 9648. Look at that. Presumably mutant things potentially worth a small amount of money. Yeah. But usually things like that even if I agree with it, I'm like, great, power to you, but it's like, you could redeem $7.23. Like, I'm not going to go through the effort. Have fun. You're involved in one against LastPass for free users and amounts to 6 free months premium subscription, right? The company I worked for years ago sent me a letter at one point about how they had a security breach and that my information was included. I'm like, well, that sucks, but they gave me like a year subscription to identity theft monitoring, so I got that set up. But yeah, 6 months. Something like that. Yeah, the company I worked for was not so much anything like LastPass or anything like that, but it was crap. Reset that. It was a company that managed information. I'm in a magnetic field, aren't I? Why is there an arcade machine down here? Got invited to a Trans Joy event. You know, you're a good ally when the trans community invites people outside their space. Nice. What is a Trans Joy event? Is it just kind of like a party celebrating transness? It is June. It's the month for all this. Six-month subscription of the thing that got breached. Fair. Yep. No. I wouldn't go for it. The month where all straights are banned in Balatro. Yes, that straight people persecution they always talk about. No entry. 50 plus all stats. I think I need to get out of this room. It's better now. Oh, I see. Okay. Like a poker straight, like a straight flush, that sort of thing. Straight flush, all that. Okay, that's funny as hell. I approve. This the okay. Nothing in here for me. You suck. He's behind me. Megazone. Is this the arcade? Yeah, it's the arcade. Why did the trans person come out? There was a skeleton in the closet. Baggage? Okay, I'm not sure what I'm doing here. Oh, that's right. There was the, like, blood on the ground, right? Yeah, this way. Kind of ends here? Okay. this way. Oh, the bot's dead. You bastards! Let's shut down the ASN. It's making me feel for these little bots who can barely speak. I randomly remembered how for the first time I had to explain what trans meant. By being told I'm trans, you're cis by the other person, I immediately felt sad and upset. Totally no science. Kind of made you realize something was off. Bot. Stay right there. Don't turn around, don't move. That was a safe point. If I can do that real quick without getting in trouble here. Okay. Oh yeah, I already did that. At least I... Didn't I? Was this not the shutter I opened? I thought this was. Probably knew since I was 15. I was also terrified, didn't have anyone to help me with it there. Nor did I even know what it's called. Yeah, and that's the thing, you need the terminology to be able to put a name to it, to know it, communicate it, to understand for yourself. And yeah, we didn't have that for the longest time. It's easy to have it easy with all the resources. Easy is a stretch, but yeah, it's definitely improving. It's gotten better. Yeah. Looking at the lighting on the duct tape on this thing. Okay, I think I need to go back to the Mega Zone, because I swear I opened this, but it must have closed. Is there an easy way to get back to it? Yep, that's a big part of it, location dependent. In the United States, you live in a red state, good luck to you. Probably you should get out. Yeah, I don't know, the part of the world you live in, Aurora. I don't know. Like, just what I know, like, I don't... I have some guesses of what part of the world you live in. Not gonna say what I think it is, but or where I think it is, but I don't think it's quite as friendly as other areas. Hope I'm wrong. I don't know, yesterday Shoujo was moving from Ohio to Canada for a game dev job. That's huge. I don't even know who that is. Going to BC. Okay. Well, congrats, Shoujo, whoever this is. That sounds great. Trans woman who streams a lot of Super Mario World hacks. Nice. And other retro stuff. Also nice. Cool. Okay. I can't go in there. It's just a hiding spot, I think. Get to the end of the hall, you're kind of screwed unless you hide. Okay, so I need to get back to the Mega Zone, open that gate again. This is the gate I couldn't open, I think. I was wondering what that noise was. Little fake fish that would swim around the pool. Man, a lot of cool little details in this game. They did spend well over a decade making it, so. But everything in this game really does feel just tactile. Like the environment, the way things move, the sound design, everything just feels really solid. Shit. Yeah, like 13, 14 years, but I don't think it was necessarily the entire time, but it was probably like on and off. But and they had to kind of go back and rethink how they were making it because of what they wanted to do wasn't quite feasible. So, yeah, this has been cooking for a very long time. As long as supplies. I don't know much about the dev time on that, but I played the demo at one point. I liked what I was seeing. I remember when Celico went into early access. That was like, what, 2 years ago? And that had already had many years of dev time. Like, I would be forgiving if a game came out a little bit sooner and was pretty good. I understand if they want it to be fantastic, and can't blame them for that. Small dev teams, they can only do so much. A lot of evolution before arriving at the current trajectory. How much? Yeah, Celico is definitely transformative of the Doom engine. Even just GZ Doom's engine. There's two of them right here. And I only have a flashlight when I'm crawling. It's kind of weird. Nah. Alright, hold that thought. I need to find this arcade again. It's over here. What? Yes! Yeah, it's always funny when they're like, hey, we got this new super advanced tech with these robots that can move just like real people, and it's stiff and it loses its balance and it nearly dies in front of an audience. Granted, it is definitely getting better, sometimes to a concerning degree. Okay, that was not the door. Opened a playground door, that's what I opened. Crap, I misremembered. Body bags? Oh yeah, no, I already watched that one. Moss Wizard, hello, how are you? Welcome in. How was the moon? A little more, nerve-wracking than I expected. Quite fun. Less red than it was last week. True, yes, it was very red last week. Scarlet red. Yeah, this one, I feel like after playing this, I'm gonna have to play Pragmata. That way I can run around and shoot bots, and it'll feel a little bit like Vengeance after being chased around the whole time. That, and I'll get an android little daughter who can hack him to death, so that'll be fun. And no, it's not weird. I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? Not until the heat of the universe, Capcom removes DRM. Eh. I'm not accepting DRM, but it's so prominent that it's not necessarily going to stop me from playing a game. I'm just going to be annoyed about it. Yeah, yeah. when they're remastering a game, just especially if they're like cheap re-releases, $20, some just don't do that. People already don't like it. Just stop. I did play the new Onimusha demo though. That's fun. Feels really good to play the new Onimusha. I do hope that they give it a hard mode, because I do agree with, like, the one criticism people have of it is it feels incredibly easy. And if that's the way it is, fine. I still think it's pretty fun, and it might get a little more challenging as it goes along, but that's going to be a really fun game. Yeah, it does not feel so far like they're going the Souls-like route. It still feels like they were trying to make an Onimusha game. Although, to be fair, Onimusha was never easy. Like, it's got its challenge to it. It's not super hard either, but... Yeah, I gotta finish. I was replaying the, I was playing the Onimusha remaster several months ago. I never got around to finishing it. Gotta play the second one. We will see, but yeah, the demo was a lot of fun. Feels very fluid. This is not going to go well. You see nothing? I'm not here. Oh my god. Ah! Yeah, I don't know if I'll buy it immediately either. Maybe. Might have to try the demo again. Or a little bot. Little coloring pages. Omnisci. That's weird. Dyslexia? Trans women can double jump. I believe this. 100%. Ooh. Oh, I can't go in there. Guy's trying to help me even as he's slowly dying. Alright, is there anything in here I need to see? Trying to, little dude. Toby Fox references in my stream? Okay. Transwoman picked you up today. Alright, I'm not really sure where I'm going at this point. I think it's gonna be another case of why did I not notice that sooner? Am I still being chased? What's going on? Yeah, this is the hall that I couldn't really do anything in. Go in here. Yeah, I can't use the thing while I'm crawling. It's like extra batteries if I need it. Oh crap, these cables have zip ties on them. The level of detail in this game, holy crap. Ah, come on. Yeah, it's borked. Arcade machines down here. It's messed up because there's like magnetic resonance down this way. Like it messes with the screen. Yeah, high quality textures. Like everything in here, the details are very high quality. There we go. Have I played the arcade games? Yeah, there's a couple of them I played in the, what was this place called? Mega Bonk or whatever the hell. Yeah, wherever the arcade place was, yeah, I played a few games in there. It was just like directional challenges. Gun show. Yeah. did not expect that. Okay, so arcade's down there. Souvenirs, I already went in there and checked it out. You don't hear me, you don't see me, it doesn't matter, you can leave me alone. Okay, this guy's coming after me. Yeah, I just need to get back to that other area. I gotta move. Gotta figure something out here. Oh, you know what? I'm being dumb. I already figured out this puzzle earlier. You gotta remember, they might actually do this more than once. Okay. And I think it's, yeah, weirdly enough, it doesn't make any logical sense, but it's in order of the size of this fingerprint. That doesn't make any sense. But I wouldn't want to just try random combinations of these numbers either, so we're looking at 6120. Finger grease wears off. Sure. But, like, people have used this sort of thing to look at numbers that are worn off on a number pad to see what numbers people press all the time. But you're not going to press these numbers... You're not going to press one number more than the other one when you're using the number pad. It's always going to be the same code. Every number is going to be pressed the same amount of times. So, yeah, I guess the finger grease wears off, but you're going to press them back to back. They're not going to wear off at such different stages that it's going to look like one fingerprint is smaller than the other. And, like, it's one of the things I'll nitpick, but I will forgive for the sake of the game mechanic. Like, it's an insignificant little detail, but I'm looking at it like, would it work that way? Probably not. Yeah. Again, I genuinely don't care. I just notice it like, well, that's strange, isn't it? Kind of like seeing the sun from the moon. At the beginning of the game, you look out that first window, you get a little bit of a vista. Like, it's probably too hot. I'm also getting kind of loud here. Yeah, let me turn that down just a little bit. I had the paint from the electronics store. At the beginning, when you open up the window and you look outside... Wait, can I? Aha, perfect. You have a little bit of a vista, and then you have the sun. The sun is yellow. And typically the sun looks yellow because of our atmosphere. So why is it yellow on the moon? That could have easily just been a mistake on their part. But again, a little nitpick detail that does not matter, but I noticed. Could be window tinting, I was wondering about that too. Did I not hit it? Did I misunderstand what I was doing here? Exit shutters relay box. Moon's made of cheese, duh. Fair. Fair. And accurate. Scientific and even. Am I got a battery? Yeah, I got a couple shots here. I did shock the right thing. Okay, there was a clunk sound. I do occasionally go on rants. But what did I clunk? You see, I think this is one thing that I wanted from Luna Abyss that I didn't get, is like, you don't really spend any real time in the places that you run around. Like here, yeah, I'm getting a little lost. Maybe I forgot something that I oversaw, that I saw earlier, but I feel a little more immersed in the game world because I am spending time in it. Luna Abyss just like funnels you straight through the levels. It's very linear. It's fun. There's a lot of platforming. There's running and gunning. There's bullet hells, and it's just go, 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 go. And I liked the game world. I liked what they did with it, but you don't really spend any time in it. Yeah, it needed some exploration. If they're gonna make a second one, maybe they can lean into that. Hope they do. Oh, you know, I think I know what I did. Playground, mall exit. There we go. Apology gives like 2 to 3 of the movement progression mechanics within 5 minutes after the first MOF segment ended. She found you. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like there are some of the mechanics of that game could have been spread out a little differently. But like the last weapon that you get was near the end of the game, which I guess makes sense. It was kind of a Hail Mary sort of weapon. But I don't know, I feel like 3 core weapons for the majority of the game. And then like the grapple mechanic, I wish it was more of like a rope you can swing on, but it's fine. But I feel like they definitely could have done more. There we go. Alright, where was that thing? Yeah, they tossed a little droid dude. That was mean. I guess I wasn't supposed to come this way. That was just a signal to just, you know, fucking run. Yeah, I did not take its advice. Oh, did I just go back? No, this is right. Not even gonna look. Alright. Infinitely visually annoying possession mechanic. It didn't bother me much, but yeah, it was quite flashy, for sure. Yeah, a grapple, where you can just kind of hang instead of possessing. Yeah, it feels like as focused as the game was, the mechanics were a little unfocused. They could have definitely combined a few of these things. And, oh, he beat up the other dude. He helped me earlier.
Days pass.
Moon COVID.
Nothing changes. It's like time forgot to take me with it.
Need to go get some malaria medication. And saying that makes me want to try to give Far Cry 2 another chance. Alright, I'm not even sure where I'm going now. Probably Gateway. I don't think I got what I need yet. Let's go ahead and go back there for a minute. In case I want that ready. I was talking to somebody at work earlier about NVIDIA's new approach to video cards and AI, and like momentarily just kind of like lamenting the idea of, well, they're going to stop making video cards. You know, granted, they're not the only company, but if there's not really going to be new like video production outside of AI, I kind of feel like the progress of game development and graphics could be kind of dead in the water. But for one thing, I don't think I'm right. But if I were, and we stopped having companies constantly trying to push graphics more and more and more, I mean, look at where we're at now. At this point, it's largely about the art design. And so I feel like it would be nice if we stopped trying to make everything more and more and more and more realistic. Textures have basically an infinite level of detail now, to the point that we need it. We just need better optimization. And please, like, no reliance on AI. So it would be nice to not worry for years and years and years on end about having to get a more expensive computer to play the most recent games coming out. I've had this one for, I don't know, 3 years now? New games are coming out, I just switch on DLSS and it's great. Forza Horizon 6 plays really well. Tasks. Complete. Access. Okay, so I can get in there now. I feel like if we can skip over the AI garbage and just focus on what we got now, companies stop chasing this whole dream of hyper-realism, even because we pretty much got it. Get better at character designs. A lot of these developers still make characters with creepy uncanny valley, but yeah, we could be in a really good place where the focus is less going to be on visuals and more on gameplay. I say that, but then I remember about games like Fortnite, and we're still going to have to contend with problems in game design generally. We're not going to get around that right away. People aren't going to want that, though. More and more, I'm getting pretty encouraged by people's response to AI. Like, the frustration from people about AI generally, whether it's visual, whether it's like talking about like automating jobs, which basically means trying to replace people. People are getting pissed about it en masse. Nobody likes it. AI centers are being built in towns and just destroying their local water supply, creating ecological issues in the area. Rsync thing? No, I haven't seen. I don't know what this is. Is that like a new V-Sync, G-Sync sort of thing? We're going to do rsync? I think we're perfectly fine with what we've got. Not at all? Okay. Well, now I'm even, well, if it's AI, I'm just... I didn't mean to shoot it. I'm not intrigued at all is what I was going to say. If it's AI. But, well, I'm all ears. It will depend on it. Decades-old utility for efficiently copying and transferring files. Okay. Waiting on for NSYNC. I did tase it, didn't mean to. John? No, not John. Well, the decades-old utility for efficiently copying or transferring files. Give me a minute. I don't want to shoot you. You guys are nice. They're just gonna keep telling me. I'm sorry, dude. It's making me feel worse. Okay, buddy. What, did he close his eyes now? I'm sorry, dude. I don't want to. I like these guys. I'm so sorry. Oh, that's sad. Oh. It sounded like Donald Duck. Alright, let me see. Alright, give me 1 second here. Let me sure I got this right. Okay, yeah. Alright. Alright, Mouse Wizard, just remember, I have not played this. I don't even know what ASN is. So, if you played it, just be careful. I don't want to know. Other than that, they've been telling me to shut this stuff down, so we will see. Database. Where? Oh. Reach chapter 3. I just got an achievement and it froze the game. There we go. There we go. Got it.
I tried. I tried to reach you. Yes. Please. It's beautiful. Thank you.
Wait. Rsync is fucked. Oh yeah, I was gonna go back and read that. I'm sorry. Yeah, because that caught my attention too. Let me go back up here. Rsync is decades old utility for efficiently copying or transferring files. People depend on it for site pushes and backups. So that's big on what like GitHub sounds like. The dev, who people have known to be brilliant, is now relying on LLMs that vibe code security fixes. Latest version had at least 4 functionality regressions. Oh damn! Do not want that in a widely used backup transfer utility. No kidding. Fish. Now, there's a guy who I oversee, works for me on my team at my job, and he's been developing a system to help manage his work which has gotten unwieldy. It's gotten very busy. And I had to have a conversation with him to figure out how he approaches things, because he's very good at programming, and he learned all this before AI became a thing. This guy's like in his early 20s. He learned when he was like 14. But he's using Claude to develop some of the code and kind of help throw together code to get what he wants in place. And I was very direct with him. I was like, you know how the code works, right? You can look at it, you know that it's built correctly, and you know how it functions, you know how to manipulate it, you know how to bug check for things, right? And I've seen him doing his work, and I think he's solid. He's using Claude to generate the code that he already understands, and then it does make me feel a little trepidatious about it, but at the same time, it's working because he knows what he's doing. And it's an isolated thing. He's not producing this to a bunch of people. Something like what you're talking about, rsync. Yeah, don't do that. That's not a good idea. It sounds like a case of maybe the guy has too much confidence in his own abilities, because if he is like a known genius developing these things, he's like, oh yeah, I got it. Don't worry about it. Why did you farm out the most enjoyable part of programming? You're talking about the guy that works for me. It's the amount of work that it takes to put together what he's putting together. He's pretty much done with it at this point. We just have a number of steps we got to go through to get it approved because of where we work and their security policies. So that, and I can't exactly help him. I don't code. So I'm putting quite a bit of faith in him, because I can't personally check it myself, but they have people as well who can check all that for us, so I don't really have to. But oh yeah, we've gone through some pretty extensive review processes, and I've been very surprised at his intelligence and his capabilities. He's very, very good. And he's gone through this whole process, and we've had their security guys review it, their IT team review it. So that one I have less concerns about. I think it's going well. I'm trying to get that off the ground now. But I'm not 100% against the technology of AI. I would say 95%. I'm against how it was developed, how it's often being used, how it's being shoved down our throats, how it mimics human creativity in a very bad way, like very poorly. And even when it gets better, something always feels off. It's soulless. Even when it's convincing, people don't like it for obvious reasons. I hate just about everything about AI, but where I would give any sort of... I was going to say credit, but that's not even the word I'm looking for. Where I will agree even a little bit with its defenders is that ultimately it is a tool. It's not a good one, not a very good one, but it can be used effectively. You just have to be very careful and very sparing with it, and don't act like it's the next industrial revolution or anything. Total bullshit. This is interesting. What is this? I mean, I know what this is, but what are we doing here? Message safe. Please protect. Helping. Please protect. Duty. Please. What was it saying? I'm doing my duty. Please protect me. I'm not a danger. Moderate lunar quake protocol initiated. Seismometer. Video submitted. There's a shutdown button here. This is going to go very badly, isn't it? What I said now reminds me of a certain book. I hope this is a positive thing. Like, I'm definitely not defending AI, and I hope it's not taken that way. I mean, there were human experiments done by Nazis in Nazi Germany that helped us have a better understanding of the human anatomy, and absolutely terrible how we got that information. And nobody should ever argue that it was a good thing that they ever did these things. We could still potentially benefit from what was produced from it. We just need to have the understanding of the context, and yeah. I don't even remember what it was that I remember hearing about. I was like, oh man, that's very beneficial and terrifying how we got that information. And no, it was not, almost said eugenics. What was the, I always forget the name of the fake science about how you can study somebody's skull and determine whether or not they're a proper human. Once men turn their thinking over to machines in the hope of that would set them free, yep. Mm-hmm. There was, what was I? Weird enough, it was a YouTube video from Adam Conover. I think that was his name. Pulled it up earlier. It had a quote from the Pope at the end that I thought was really good. And it lines right up with that. If I can find it here, it's right at the end. Yeah, there it is. Subtitles covering it. Humanity in all its grandeur and woundedness must never be replaced or surpassed. Agreed. And he's more, of course, not so much arguing that AI is good enough to do that, but he was more arguing against the treatment of these systems. Like, yeah, we should never aspire to this or allow for it to happen. I'm trying to remember that quote you put there, Aurora. Was that from Dune? I forget what that's from. Oh, you're finishing it here. All right. I'll make the machine in the likeness of man's mind. Yep. That was Dune, yeah. What the OC Bible shows said is, thou shalt not make a machine to counterfeit a human mind. I have that on my shelf. I need to just sit down and start reading that. Alright, let's shut this thing down. Warning, do not initiate the shutdown without an ASN technician present. Proceed only in an emergency. Does this count? This might be an emergency. A couple problems. Continue to the next terminal to continue the shutdown process. Oh, it's on this side. Ensure the node configuration is correctly set to continue the shutdown process. To complete stage 2 of the ASN shutdown, make sure only the following nodes are lowered. A16, 6, and 10. Yeah, let me, real quick. Mind. Counterfeit human mind. Yeah, no, it's a frequent and common problem with quotes is that people will take half of it, the half that they like, and think that that makes the full point, or it makes the point they want to make, but they omit the rest of it that changes the context of the point. Happens all the damn time. Yeah, it's not anti-AI, it's pro-human. Yeah. It's a subtle difference, but an important one. All of the nodes must remain raised, so 16, 6, and 10 need to be lowered. Okay, I got 6 and 10. I need 16 now. This is not going to go well. My AI slop stays with me. I get my stupid shit done. That's it. See, that works. Alright. It's doing a really good job of making me very nervous about what I'm doing. You're about to engage the final step of the ASN shutdown sequence. This is for emergency protocols only. To expose the core... This is going to kill me, isn't it? You must operate both manual release switches. Once the core is exposed, use relevant hardware, cat maintenance module, to overload and shut down the ASN. Do I want to overload? Operate both manual release switches. Once the core is exposed, use the cat to overload and shut down. Okay, here we go. It seems like it's an appropriate amount of complicated to make sure that you want to do this. You cannot accidentally shut this thing down. Okay. Sitting there, I was like, where's the other one? Okay, so big difference between this and Lunar Abyss. This game's really making me feel things, and it's doing it without like any dialogue. Lunar Abyss, by contrast, talked all the damn time. Didn't give me a moment to sit and think and feel. This game's all letting you sit with it. And it's making me nervous. Okay, I think I need to connect. Or is it one of the terminals? Or do I have to shoot it? I probably have to shoot it. It's not a gun. It's like a taser, basically. Was I standing too close? Yeah, the years of work they put into this game are really showing. Oh, it's one of those fish.
I bloomed gently, hoping something might answer. Did it find you?
This is your initial and preferably final point of reintegration. Returning from the canal can be unyielding, unforgiving, and disorienting. Take a moment to gather yourself and embrace your surroundings.
Your wallpaper sucks.
Breathe. Listen.
There it is. Are they trying to... Probably just leave.
Thank you for your continued commitment to personal upkeep, colleague well-being, and your assigned duties.
Do I still have it? Yeah, I'm good. Alright. Yeah. And no battery. Great. That's useless now. That helps. There we go. What happened to my flashlight? Archive inactive. Archive security required. Servers inactive. Archive reboot. Breaker. Archive is currently inactive. Reboot is required to maintain general functionality in the ward. Alright. Security level 01 cat interface module required. Do I need this on? Archive active, okay. Alright. Is that not what you want? Oh, no, okay. Batteries. Why, thank you. Ooh, thank you. Save point. Do I have my... yeah, I still have my media. Okay. Module selected. There we go. wrong 01. During the canal exploration mission, the crew worked on planned experiment preparations and sample collections at the entrance of the canal over a period of 4 hours before Edith Stone, lead geologist, parted ways from the rest of the crew. Yan Leung, lead biologist, witnessed her walk into the canal and lost sight of her. Protocol forbade anyone to follow Stone due to the unknown properties of the canal. The crew tried to contact her over comms for nearly an hour. Stone has not returned to the base and remains missing. Appointments for the crew have been scheduled with Judith Weber, a psychologist, to assess well-being. That was in 1977. This game is apparently in the 90s, I guess?
This is Dr. Weber, clinical psychologist for PRISM. Today is the 8th of September, 1978, 11:28 LTC. The canal's influence is undeniable. They are essentially unraveling an unusual series of effects, both remarkable and concerning. I suspect I will soon follow. Until then, I remain committed to my work, observing and documenting the canal's effects on personnel in the ward.
I did see something in this game that had a, oh, it's like one of the terminals has a copyright date of like 1995 to 96. So this is at least in the 90s. There's stuff in here from the 70s. Oh, global power usage, I see. Need to prioritize. Alright. I'll tell you what, guys, it is getting a little late for me. And we're getting into a new section here with new puzzles and everything, so I should probably go ahead and save and actually call it for the day. But yeah, this is definitely going to be what I'm streaming until it's done. It's the 90s Go For It girl clearly didn't have large clumpy robot. It's the 90s Go For It girl. I don't know who this is. Sounds like whoever developed Mixtape. Oh yeah, right here. 96, 97 Joust Electronics. Save. But, yep. Nope, this is excellent. I like this quite a bit. Quite a bit. Let's see. Take a look at something here. 1980s inspired. It's hard to tell, isn't it? Oh god, that's the AI summary. I didn't really want that. A 2025 survival horror game? Oh, that's right. It came out in December. It's just on Game Pass now. Oh god, what do we have? Oh, yeah, I remember her. Yeah. Yeah, no joke. Wait, it's not playing on your side, is it? Yeah, I don't have that on. System audio? Oh, I have that turned down.
I say go for it. It's the 90s. Go for it.
I guess.
It seems so, like, just so casual. Just the 90s. Go for it. She didn't think anything of it. Just a little offhanded comment, and now it's a meme.
I say go for it. It's the 90s. Go for it.
I mean, the people these days are going to say things like that, like hoping that they're going to get memed, and it just doesn't have the same impact. What I was looking up here, publisher Raw Fury, developer Lunar Software, that makes sense. Programmer, artist, writers, composer. Unreal Engine 5, not all bad. Survival horror. In 1999, so this takes place at the end of the millennium, in 99. It's just got a mixture of old technology here. What I wanted to see is, like, where was this developed? They began developing this with Unreal Engine 3. And then later transitioned to 4, and then to 5. Yeah, access more powerful computers. I'm gonna have to read more of this, I think. In its early stages, the game lacked enemies or interactive objects. It was going to be basically a walking simulator, I guess. Yeah, compared to Dear Esther. This began. Let me see. Games should mean something more than pressing the right buttons to trigger cutscenes. Thank you. Okay, bear with me. I'm going to go back here. Lead designer and artist Aaron Foster created small game projects and mods in his early years. Good way to start. Let's see. He met the designer and artist Gemma Hughes at the University of Central Lancashire. Let's see. 3D modeling. Oh, he taught 3D modeling for a while. Well, for his prototypes. Okay, so he's working on Unreal Engine for a while there. Wanted to combine childhood passions, science fiction, horror, and the moon. Sought to start pushing the reasons why people interact with the game. Routine was influenced by films such as 2001 Space Odyssey, The Andromeda Strain, Silent Running, Alien, The Thing, the television series Space 1999, I don't even know that one. Video game influences, System Shock 2, White Day. If Nitro's still around, he streamed that not too long ago. Actually, that might have been a while ago. I lost track of time. And Doom 3. Okay, yeah, we can definitely see a lot of these influences. Let's see. That's a surprise, right? Imagine how different it might feel if the influences were System Shock 1 and like Doom 2 instead of Doom 3. Yeah, I liked Doom 3 as well when I played it. I played it when it was new. I liked it back then. I still like it for what it's worth. I never did get around to playing the expansion for it, but I liked it for what it was. And then, of course, everybody was like, oh, this isn't Doom. And I'm like, well, no, not really, but kinda. And it's not bad. It's interesting. It's different. And it felt really cool. It felt... the graphics, the lighting, the way that the enemies behaved, and the ragdoll physics are always fun. It just felt very, very different. It felt like something brand new. Development was at some point suspended due to financial constraints and dissatisfaction with the project's direction. Yep. After a period of conceptual reassessment and securing a publishing deal by Raw Fury, development resumed. So they re-announced it in 2022, so they've been kind of developing it actively since then, I guess. Doom 3 is the Doom 2, a Quake 2 is a Quake 1. Accurate. I just wish we got a Quake 2 before we got Quake 2. He's not wrong. Selection of a lunar base as the setting for routine stemmed not only from Foster's fascination with the moon, but also from its distance from Earth, its atmosphere of loneliness, and the in-game presence of enemies. The developers believe these aspects combine to make the moon a great setting for a horror experience. Yeah, I agree. Base's size was halved as the studio strove for level uniqueness and brevity. Thank you. My biggest problem with Turok 2 when I streamed that a few years back was the levels dragged on and on and on and on and on. They just did not know when to end a level. And it was the same hallways over and over again. It was way, way too much. And brevity is important, so I'm glad that they scaled this down because it does feel like it has quite a big impact. Yeah. No, I definitely cannot complain about Quake 1 still being around, getting a pretty solid remaster, having a massive mapping community. Expansion packs, new expansion packs, old expansion packs, yeah. Quake has plenty. I just think Quake 2, I think my thing is like Quake 2 got some enhancements that Quake 1 doesn't have. For one thing, you can have rotating objects that don't disappear on you. Quake 1 struggles with that. The engine really struggles with it, even now. So there's things I would like to see in Quake 1 that Quake 2 got that we don't have in Quake 1. Like being able to go back and forth between different sections. Like the levels can link together. You can't do that in Quake 1. So there's things I would like to have available for mapping, especially. I would have liked to have seen Quake 1 expanded on instead of just completely reinvented. And they didn't even reinvent it, right? That was basically just a different game they slapped the name on. The inclusion of permadeath was intended to heighten the impact of players' actions. Procedural generation was employed to introduce variability to environments and events across playthroughs. However, the team aimed to avoid excessive randomization to preserve the integrity of the storyline. Striking a balance between variety and crafting a tense atmosphere at specific moments presented a significant challenge. That's my problem with a lot of these procedurally generated games. It's why I don't like roguelikes, is that when you randomize things, you can't craft the experience. Not in the same way. You could technically make a Quake 1 game and Quake 2. Probably. I don't expect the community to really do it, and if they do it, it's not really going to be latched onto. We've had conversions like that before. So this one guy in the community put a lot of work into basically porting Doom Eternal into into Quake. And it came out really nicely, but people aren't really latching onto it. Yeah, it takes balance, and if you have randomization, it's the balance isn't going to be the same. Like, you can't have, I mean, you'll have like emergent gameplay when you randomize things, but you can't really have any sort of intended experience. As far as like here, the way that these like the mall that I was in, all the different areas in there, you have set pieces. And the thing is, if this was procedurally generated, I'm very impressed. And I'll have to take back some of what I was saying. So yeah, let me read more of this. Team aim to avoid excessive randomization to preserve the integrity of the storyline. Striking a balance between variety and crafting a tense atmosphere at specific moments presented a significant challenge. You designed as artificial, or Dizzler designed the artificial intelligence of the game's enemies to adapt to and react unpredictably to the player's actions, cultivating a fear of the unknown. I think that's working pretty well. The Cosmonaut Assistance tool was conceived early in development. A weapon mode was later incorporated, allowing the player to choose between stealth and direct combat. Let's see. Its use does not always guarantee a favorable outcome, I've noticed. Many of these features, including permadeath, were ultimately cut after the game's prolonged development led to the change to Unreal Engine 5. Yeah, I think I probably prefer it the way it is, honestly. Let's see. Began developing with Unreal Engine 3, transitioned to 4. Transitioned to 5 in 2020. Overhauled various aspects, including its narrative, gameplay, and art design. SCP containment breach is basically a maze that kind of makes it... Yeah, that's fair. One game that I think would really work well with procedural generation is if they made a game based on the movie Cube. Because it's about different rooms with traps, and they're just like shifting around, moving in different directions, and you have to try to find your way out. That would lend itself really well to a roguelike, to something procedurally generated. And it's kind of a shame that that movie didn't come out like now. Were there games based on the concept of the movie? Because I don't remember there being Cube games. Half Dead 2. Okay. What is this?
Games that were similar to the movie Cube, one of my favorite horror movies. Yes, they came out with Hypercube.
Hypercube was weird.
There's Blood. Okay. Tutorial.
I just kind of want to get a quick glance.
One of,
yeah, I was talking about how Cube would work really well as a procedurally generated roguelike, and I don't like roguelikes. But the movie Cube is a good setup for a video game, and apparently people have toyed with that on like mods.
Okay. All right.
Because I was reading up on development for Routine, and just talking kind of got into this topic. Needed to work like the real Cube.
Destined to die.
Agreed.
I can't see. It's an orange room.
I mean, like, as far as like procedurally generated, you can like randomize what's in the cubes. Like, if you want to generate the cube as a new game, and then you can just kind of decide what cubes are going to have what, and then you kind of have to rearrange it. Oh, damn.
I'm not getting that back, am I? Guess not.
Nope.
Oh,
Why is it frozen?
boots. I don't remember which way I came from either. I wouldn't make it very far. Alright, what's in this room?
Honestly, the 90s and the early to mid 2000s got weird. In a good way. I like the experimentation. And that was true of a lot of things. Like, the 90s was big for all kinds of art. Crazy movies.
Familiar.
Good storytelling. Great music.
Yeah.
Some of the best video games.
It's the same thing.
I knew he was too close.
Same trip. Massive fan. Time alive, 5 minutes, 11 seconds. Rooms discovered. Not to see this in more.
Okay, so I learned something I didn't know that existed. Let's see. They considered an Oculus Rift version of Routine. That would be a trip. Inspired by 1980s retro futurism. Indeed. Aimed to depict a realistically designed abandoned lunar base. And it feels pretty good. You might enjoy Antichamber. I do have that. And I've played a good portion of it. I never finished, though. Game soundtrack composed by Mick Gordon. Took cues from the 1980s music as suggested by Foster. Okay. Gordon wanted to avoid synthesizer cliches found in soundtracks like Blood Dragon, citing the film The Shining as an influence. The developers sought to create a more tangible and lo-fi sound. Smart. It works really well. Oh, Mick Gordon left the project in 2024 due to a scheduling conflict. But sounds like his influence is there. New audio team was hired. The studio Still intended to use the assets that Gordon had previously created. Nathaniel Jordan Apostol served as a composer and audio lead for the remainder. Good, so Mick Gordon's influence is still there. His work is still there. That's good. Yeah, it sounds really good. I'm glad they kept up on it, because so far I really love what they've made. Okay. Cool. All right. I am actually going to get out of here. I mentioned that I might. I'm actually going to do it. Because my stomach's growling, and I got to go to bed in like an hour and a half. So, I'm going to get away from the screens, get some sleep. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I am definitely going to be streaming more of this soon. Probably be around the same time of the day, but it really depends on the day. To be fair, I might stream it earlier on the weekend if I'm not done by then, which I probably won't be. But we'll see how it goes tomorrow afternoon, when I get off work, because we'll see. Sometimes work will drain me. Some days not so bad. We'll see. I will see you guys next time, and yeah, have a good one.